friends, so in this session we'll be solving one very important sum based on cost of debentures where it is an all-in-one question, okay? And when I say that it is all-in-one question, it is because that this sum includes debentures which are issued at a par rate, at a discounted rate and at a premium. Alright my dear friends? Fine. So what we will do is simply break the question into 2 to 3 different parts, solve each part differently and arrive at a correct answer. Okay my dear friends? Fine. So the question says a company issues rupees 10 lakh 12% debentures of rupees 100 each. Okay, the debentures are redeemable after the expiry of fixed period for 7 years. And the company is in the tax bracket of 35%. The discount, premium and the flotation cost are to be amortized. Alright, we have to calculate the cost of debentures after tax if they are issued at a par rate, discounted rate and the premium. So what we will do is we will first solve for debentures which are issued at a par rate. Okay my dear friends? Fine. And what is the formula for that? Yes, the formula for that is nothing but cost of debt, which is KD is equals to interest into 1 minus tax rate. So we will identify the values of interest and tax differently and substitute those values and bring the final answer for this particular case. So the value of I, which is nothing but the interest rate given in the question, is 12% and the tax rate given in the question is 35%, my dear friends. Alright, so we substitute those values and get the final answer as 7.8%. Right my dear friends? Now let's move ahead to the second part of the question, which asks that you have to find the debentures or the cost of debentures which are issued at 10% discounted rate. Okay my dear friends? Fine. So for that the formula that we will be using is this one, where we have to find the values separately for I, T, RV, NP and N. Okay my dear friends? So we have to identify the values of all these things, where the important challenge is finding the values of RV, which is nothing but the redeemable value, and net proceeds. Okay my dear friends? Fine. And from the question we already know the values of N, which is nothing but 7 years, interest rate given in the question is 12% and tax rate is 35%. So the only challenge remains is finding the redeemable value and the net proceeds. And for that I have a simple trick for you. We will read the question and determine the first part of the question, and then I will make you understand how to find the redeemable value. Right my dear friends? Fine. So read the question once again. A company is issuing 10 lakh 12% debentures of rupees 100 each, and they are saying that it is redeemable after the expiry period of 7 years. Right my dear friends? So this is the first part of your question, where they are saying that debentures are redeemable after a period of 7 years. I am asking you a simple question now. क्या ये फर्स्ट पार्ट ऑफ द क्वेश्चन में ऐसा पूछा गया है कि डिबेंचर्स आर रिडीमेबल एट अ प्रीमियम और डिस्काउंटेड रेट? नो. सो कैन आई से दैट द डिबेंचर्स आर रिडीमेबल एट अ पार रेट, and par rate is nothing but the face value, and face value given in the question is nothing but rupees 100. So we determine that the debentures are redeemable at a par value of rupees 100, and therefore my dear friends the redeemable value is equals to rupees 100. Okay my dear friends? Fine. So this was the trick. Now we know the values of I, T and N. Perfect. We also came to know the value of RV. Now what you have to do is you have to find the value of net proceeds. Okay, and the formula for calculating net proceeds is nothing but face value plus premium minus discount minus the flotation cost. Okay my dear friends? Fine. But listen to me very carefully now. The question that we are solving right now is cost of debentures which are issued at a discounted rate. So we are not concerned with the premium part, we are not concerned with the flotation cost. I repeat once again, we are solving for cost of debentures which are issued at a discount rate. So we are not concerned with the premium part and we are not concerned with the brokerage, that is the flotation cost. So from this formula of net proceeds we will remove premium and flotation cost. So the only thing that we are remained with is face value minus discount. Okay, my dear friends, fine. And the face value given in the question is nothing but rupees 100 and the discounted rate is 10%. Okay, my dear friends, fine. So the net proceeds that we get is equals to rupees 90. Now, finally, we got all the values of RV, NP, N, interest, tax rate, everything. Simply substitute and check if you are getting the final answer for cost of debentures issued at 10% discount rate as 9.71%. Right, my dear friends? Fine. So this you have to solve by yourself using the calculators. I will not be explaining you to how to calculate this. Okay, my dear friends? Fine. Now let's move to the third part of the question, which asks us to find the cost of debentures if they are issued at a 10% premium rate. Okay. Now I give you one task over here. Solve this part on your own. Find the redeemable value, net proceeds, practice yourself and check if you are getting the answer as 6.07%. I am pretty sure that you will get and nail through it. Okay, my dear friends? Fine. So now let's move to the last part of the question, which says that the brokerage is paid at 2%. What will be the cost of debenture if they are issued at a par rate? Okay, matlab, look at the words that I am stressing right now. We have to find cost of debentures for those debentures which are issued at a par rate. Okay, issue हुआ है par rate पे. Par rate मतलब face value. Face value is nothing but 100. Okay, my dear friends. So the net proceeds, yes my dear friends, the net proceeds will be rupees 100. Okay, और उसमें हम लोग क्या क्या ढूंढेंगे, और the formula that we are going to use is RVNP वाला formula. And from that, the trick to remember is that the redeemable value, interest, tax and the number of years will remain the same. Okay, we do not have to do any changes in that part. The only thing that's going to change is the net proceeds. And the formula for net proceeds is nothing but face value plus premium minus discount minus the flotation cost. But in this part of the question, brokerage wala question part, they are not concerned with the premium and they are not concerned with the discount as well. Okay, they are concerned with just the brokerage, that is a flotation cost. So the formula for net proceeds will be face value minus the flotation cost, which is nothing but 2% brokerage cost. Okay, my dear friends. So face value is rupees 100 and 2% 100 में से हम लोग निकाल देंगे. So it comes to rupees 2, which will be equal to how much? Rupees 98. Okay, my dear friends. Fine. So what we do now is we know the value of RV. So the redeemable value is actually rupees 100. Read the first part of this question over here, where they were saying that the debentures with face value of rupees 100 each are redeemable after the expiry period of 7 years. Alright, but they are not giving any information whether these debentures are redeemable at a premium or discounted rate, which automatically implies that those debentures are redeemable at a par value, which is nothing but rupees 100, and therefore the redeemable value will remain rupees 100 itself. Interest rate given in the question is 12%, tax rate is 35%, and number of years is 7 years. And we just now discovered that the net proceeds is rupees 98. Alright friends, so simply what we will do is we will substitute all these values in the formula and get the final answer as 8.17%. So we can conclude and interpret the answer by saying that the cost of debentures, for this particular case I am saying that cost of debentures which are issued at a par are having a cost of 8.17%, which also includes the flotation cost and everything inside it. Okay, my dear friends? Fine.